5 candidates are looking to become the 33rd mayor of Sioux Falls. They are Jamie Smith, Joe Batchelor, David Sakaitis, Christine Erickson, and Greg Jamison.
We sat down with each of them for 12-minute interviews to help people get a better idea of where they stand on topics that matter to you. KELOLAND's Jordan Smith joins us now to continue our coverage of the mayoral race. Hey, Jordan.
Yeah, good evening. Our colleague Joey Taylor sat down with each candidate one-on-one and asked them the same set of 9 questions. One of them was whether the city should play a role in helping families have access to affordable childcare. The 5 candidates did not all have the same stance on childcare. Christine Erickson is wary of the city getting involved.
What is the role of government? Boy, it'd be sure nice to have free childcare. I'm a mom. I raised 3 boys. And I know the expense to that. I think that families will have to get creative in order to afford that. I don't know that it's the role of government.
David Sakaitis thinks it will be difficult for the city to tackle child care expenses, but he proposed a different way of bringing in funding.
If the city residents think that city government should spend that amount of money to reduce child care costs, maybe we could do it. And to do that, we might need some alternative funding sources, something like that would come from legalized cannabis.
However, Greg Jamison thinks there's an opportunity for Sioux Falls leaders to intervene.
It probably is not a good path to think that we can fix it all, but it really is a good value to have those daycare centers operating so that more people can get to work and increase their quality of life and all of those things. So some help should be provided with the city, state, and the private sector.
Joe Batchelor and Jamie Smith also believe the city should address child care in Sioux Falls, and both of them brought up a system called the tri-share model.
It's where we use the government, being the city, the employer, and then the individual to all share part of that burden. I want to look at bringing that tri-share model to Sioux Falls. We also want to model some things that they've done in Yankton with some of their schooling down there.
Rapid City is looking to do something like this. They've laid some groundwork, and we could learn from Rapid City by how they unroll their plan to do that. But I think we've done a lot of studies. I think we've studied it to death. I think it's time for action.
You can watch each candidate's full interview on the Your Local Election Headquarters page on our website. Another thing to keep in mind is that if no candidate receives a majority of the votes on June 2nd, the 2 candidates who receive the highest number of votes would compete in a runoff election 3 weeks later.